Tea Party's good enough for us.
Fine, you can stay up there then.
Maybe we will.
Good.
What do you think, friends?
I don't do tea.
Come on, man.
Especially not British tea.
Or America swallowing the bitter draft. The scene that takes place here is the Boston Tea Party occurring in 1773 in Boston, Massachusetts. The scene came about after Britain enforced the Tea Act, which required America to only buy tea from the East India Company in Britain.
Poor, neglected Lady America. As we can see from this scene, she has been deeply traumatized by Britain. Forced to drink British tea, she has lost her morals and her human decency.
This represents Britain's judicial system, which is repressing America from fighting back against the coercive acts.
As we can see, this sleazy and morally corrupt character represents Britain, holding down and raping, taking the essence of life out of America. For shame.
This character represents British Parliament. After the rebellion against the Tea Act, Britain decided to send over a raft of legislation. Part of this legislation was the coercive acts. One of these was the Boston Port Act, which closed off the port in Boston, Massachusetts, so that no trading could be done with anyone besides Britain.
As we can see from this scene, our friend Constable Dillon is representative of Victoria Police at the party. However, he also represents the military law that was Britain. He's merely watching over the scene and doing nothing to stop it. However, Michaela represents the bouncer of the party, not letting anyone in or out. She works in cohesion with the Boston Port Act, a part of the coercive acts, and she does not allow American trade in the Boston Port. Thank you.
This character represents Lady Liberty, who represents Britain. She is clearly in shock at what's happening in America, and this represents the idea that Britain and the people of Britain are in shock of what's happening in America.
As we can see from this scene, France and Spain merely sitting back and watching the atrocious acts. As enemies of Britain, they are merely sitting back, watching, feeding each other, laughing at Britain's feeble attempts to control their own colony.
The Boston Petition was America's response to the coercive acts which Britain enforced.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Now for my final thought of the day. The Boston Tea Party has become one of the biggest little events in history. It was an act of defiance against the British policy, regulating tea distribution in America. The scene we see today represents the British response, which was stern, harsh, and ultimately punishing America, and rewriting British supremacy in America. Kids, the rowdy party got out of control, and we have to know that no means no. Thank you.
Boston Tea Party.
Oh, okay. Oh, we started again. We fucked it again.
What a package.